Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to install my bridge data pack on your server, just like Hypixel bridge, but a data pack for you and your friends to enjoy. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Link to the full setup guide in the description down below. Okay, so you're lazy, I get it. First I'll show you the lazy setup method. Keep in mind this is 1.18.2 plus only. Also, if you don't want the lazy method, skip to the time on the screen right now. Start off by going to the first link in the description. That will bring you to our Planet Minecraft page. Now, you're going to scroll down and click on the Meteor Fire folder. You're going to click on that, click continue. Once you click continue, you will be redirected to the Meteor Fire page. You're going to want to find the bridge map you want, and then you're going to click download. And this will download it on your computer. An important step is to make sure you extract the folder. So let's go ahead and extract it. And then there we go. We extracted it. You can delete the other thing. Now you're going to want to make sure you go into the folder and move it back into saves because it's a folder inside a folder and Minecraft won't recognize that as a world. Okay guys, so I loaded up Minecraft. Let's join the world. So I'm in the world. This is what you're going to see first sight or something like this. This is the pre-set up world. Everything's already set up. And all you got to do is run function bridge menu. Once you run that, it will show you the bridge's main menu. The setup team spawn bridges etc. you don't actually need. This is all for a custom setup, which we will get into in the second half of this video. Things that you need to know are start item, which will give you a diamond to start the game. It's not compatible with the current settings. With auto start disabled, you can see it will become enchanted and start counting down. You can turn on auto start and leave that on. It should be on already. You have players needed is the amount of players needed for the game to start. So if I set it to 2, auto start will start the game when there's 2 players on the world. So if random teams is off though, then auto start will wait for everyone who is in the needed. In this case it's 2. If random teams is off, you'll see here we can now select our team by just walking in, and if I write hi, you see them in blue. And if I write here, hi, I'm in red. If random teams is off, it'll wait for everyone to be on a team. It doesn't make sure the teams are even, it just makes sure everyone's on a team and starts the game. If you're more than 2 players, it will start the game. Either way, it doesn't max it out or cap it out. Member will, once the game's over, won't empty the teams, but it's not compatible with random teams. You see I turn on member and random teams turns off. Build mode will let you just go into different game modes in the lobby and let you build with the map. That's needed if you want to make some changes to the map or to the spawn. You might already be in build mode, you might have logged in with build mode, but you should turn that off when you're not building. It's just not needed. Armor stand visibility, which you don't need to focus on. It just shows the armor stands. If I was in creative mode, I would be able to break these now. But we can hide those and forget about them. They're not important. Then we have start timer. Timer that will start the game. I click on the start item. You see it starts 6, 5, 4. I'll cancel the start. We don't want to start right now. Then we have classic and heart mode. I'll show you the differences of them in a second. It's just different type of game modes that there are currently. These are all the settings you need to know. So let me go ahead and show you guys the different types of game modes. We are now playing in game mode classic, which is the classic game mode for the bridge. So we just gotta score on the other team or one other team if you're playing with multiple teams 5 times. The first team to score 5 times wins. As simple as that. Now we're playing game mode hearts, which is basically you have 3 lives in 2 teams. In more than 2 teams you start with 2 lives and you gotta steal all the hearts from the other team. So that, guys, is the game modes. Okay guys, so this is part 2. I'm gonna now show you guys how to completely set up the data pack with your own custom world. Let's begin. Hello guys, Future Me here. I just need to point out something I forgot to mention in the rest of this video. The bridge map, if you're building it yourself or if it's a Hypixel map, you gotta make sure that the Y level is above 60. We have a system that auto kills any player that goes into the Y level of 60 during a game. So if you see right here, my Y is 59. If it was during the game, I would instantly die. So you should build your world around Y 75. This world is a bit high, but it still works fine, and you get instantly killed when you jump off the edge. Let's start by finding a world to use. We can either build one, or we can also download one from the internet. In this case, I found a Google Drive folder containing all the Hypixel bridge worlds by Troll is Gaming. Link in the description if you're interested, where I'm going to go ahead and download the map Lighthouse. Now we're going to head back to the Planet Minecraft page and click Download DataPack. Now all I got to do is make sure that the bridge DataPack from Planet Minecraft is in my world DataPack folder. Once it is, I can load up my world. My Minecraft is all loaded up, so let's hop into the world and load it up. Here we are in the world. Obviously, because I downloaded a Hypixel world, it's going to be set up for a Hypixel game. But this is not going to work for us, so we're going to have to change it up a bit. I'm going to go ahead and fix this up. Hello guys, Future Me here once again. I'm showing you a bit of the setup guide right here. When you build your maps, you need to build the goals in a 3x3 hole. That's the goals. You can't build it bigger or anything like that. That's how the goals need to be made. Now that the world is completely entirely set up, let's set up the data pack. I'm going to run /reload, and now we should see the data pack in list enabled. We got it right there. And now we can run function setup. Once we run this, you'll see that a boss bar shows up. You also get this menu, which I showed you guys earlier, which is our setup menu, our main menu. And we can get to it again by running function bridge menu, just like I showed earlier. Now that we got this menu, we're going to set the game up. We're going to give ourselves build mode so we don't get kicked out of build mode when we start setting up the armor stands. We're going to leave this on show. This is very important. We're going to hide it after we finish setting up the game, but we got to leave it on show until then. And timer, I don't like 30 seconds. I rather 15 seconds. The heart mode I like better for testing. We're going to turn on random teams and auto start and players needed. We'll set this to 1. Obviously, it will show error, no team exists, which is completely fine because it detects ready for it to start, but nothing's set up. So it's going to give you an error when it starts, and auto start will be disabled, which is fine. Or we could just go like this, click auto start yes. We'll actually give start item and disable auto start for testing purposes. Now we're going to click on the setup tab. I'm going to show you this and help you set it up. Let's just click get eggs. We'll go into game mode creative. Now we are ready to set up the lobby. I'm going to start by placing the lobby armor stand. This armor stand, see, is lobby. We can easily break them if we place in the wrong place. I want it in the center, so I believe this is the center, and I'm going to break the other one. Now we want the red team selector, so we're going to place that one there. We want a blue team selector, because those are the teams. Once we got this, I want to set up my spectator spawn. So I'm going to go down a couple of blocks and just place that there. And I think that's good. I do also want to place down a spectator team selector though, because once they join a team, you can't leave it until after the game. So I don't have spectators, so you can basically leave. Now that we've got that set up, we can go and set up the bridge. These 3 eggs are very important. And now we're going to go to the second block going up. We have 1, 2, and we're going to break it if you already placed it. We're going to get rid of all these blocks because the armor stands are going to go here. The armor stands basically log the location. It will tell the game where stuff are, so it knows what to do with those areas. Now, people sometimes place the armor stands like this. This is not a correct placement. We don't want to place them here. We want to place them down here. With the new version 2.0, we can also see the armor stand, so it's much easier to place it. We want to make sure we get that center bridge in. Once we finish the bridge, we can go on to the teams. I'm going to go ahead, and I think that the best spot for the spawn would be here. I think that's a good placement, and now we're going to go and we're going to put the red goal in. We're going to go ahead and we're going to place the goal in, and we can get rid of the temporary block. The goal placement is actually kind of tricky. You want to place it about one block under the final block of the goal. You want to have a block here. In this case, I'm putting barrier blocks because I plan on putting an end portal here later on. The goal needs to go here. It should be inside the block of the goal. Our blue goal there. Now we take our blue spawn and we're going to place it in the exact same orientation as the red one. I'm just going to double check to make sure it is. It is indeed. And now all the rest of the eggs should be yellow and green. Since we don't have a place to spawn them, we have no need to even interact with those eggs, and that should be it. Let's make sure we've got everything set up, and as you see, it is now starting. The game will now start and we can test it out. You don't actually need to hide the armor stands before the game starts. The game should automatically hide all the armor stands as soon as the game starts. As you see, the armor stands disappear. We can see, make sure the game is functioning properly, which it seems to be. With our heart mode, we can easily score on the other team. It seems to all be working fine. If we go into creative mode right here, creative mode, and we look at the bridge, we see all the blocks that we hollowed out are back, meaning that the bridge is completely set up. Just gonna end the game with a command, which you can also do this command end the game, and it lists how many players are in the lobby. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish setting up, so we're still in build mode, so we can go back into creative. We're gonna finish setting up the goals with our end portal. I left a block there. We're just gonna go here and here, and as you see, we can place blocks there. The armor stand is gone, but the location is still logged, and we can do a command to place in an end portal. So we're just gonna fill in the blocks with an end portal, and there we go. We have an end portal. Now, the reason I put barrier block is because I don't want will actually go into the end. Now, again, it's just a safety precaution. So we see our goal here. It doesn't let us in because it's our own goal. Now that we got it all working, the only thing that's left to do is to go ahead and run the bridge menu again. Just make sure that everything is set up. You see it automatically toggled armor stand visibility to hide before the game started. Let's say you are done playing and you want to do something else with this world, or you want to get the map but you want to get rid of all the game stuff. All you got to do is run function, and you'll see right here uninstall bridge. You run that, and then it will ask you to confirm uninstall, and it'll tell you that it will remove everything. I click confirm and everything is gone. That's it. That's all it is to setting up this really awesome data pack that is completely like the bridge on Hypixel. If you guys have any questions or issues or anything about the data pack or anything at all, you can comment them down below, or you can join our Discord, also link in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys had a great time setting this up, and hopefully you guys really enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you guys next time. Peace!